Hi guys, what's up? This is Paul here, back for some more Titanfall, playing our attrition on Relic with my same loadout I always use, which is the shotgun with the Strider. I actually think I used the Ogre because I had a burn card that was the Ogre here at the start, but it pretty much wrecks. Like, you don't really see the Ogre too much in gameplay, but it is a tank, and its core ability is basically supercharged shields. So when you're low in health, you can run in and you know, just put your shields up. It's like double the amount of shields a normal sort of Titan would get, which is really nice. But right off the bat here, charge right in and take all of these grunts out. Pretty easy. I mean, my favorite playstyle in this game is rushing. It gives me a really big adrenaline rush, and you know, I feel that this is like the only game that I can rush in and not be punished for it, because in a lot of the newer FPS games I've played, it feels very, what's the word I'm looking for here, like not my fault. You know, I've said this before, but the only other game I felt like I could do this in was Call of Duty 4, and I'm not just saying this because it was actually made by, you know, the same developers, but I'm saying this because this is what I actually feel about the game. It's really, really fast paced, and that gives you the ability to actually get out of there. But you have enough health so that you can, you know, actually get out of there if you need to be. So I don't feel punished too much, but here I do the reserve reward card, which is really nice actually. Never used this guy before, honestly, so my first time using him. He has the 40mm cannon, which is obviously the weapon of choice when you're in a Titan. In my opinion, anyway, it's the best weapon. I haven't really managed to pull out any ridiculous scores yet. Like, I've seen people post like 20 and zeros, but you know, I think the most I got was probably like 18 in our attrition, which is really nice. Really nice. I say really a lot. I always say that I say really a lot, don't I? But I've actually become accustomed to sniping with this thing. It is pretty darn accurate, and you can actually kill palaces across the map with it if you do it right. It's really late. It's like 3:30 in the morning. I've been up playing Titanfall all day. It's really addicting. I can't remember the last time I sunk so much hours into a game. I think it was probably either Pokemon X or Y, and other than that, the last sort of handheld game, or sorry, the last sort of console game I sunk a lot of time into was probably Skyrim, and that was what, like 2 years ago? Probably like almost 2 years ago, man. That's a long time. You know, nothing has really kept me up as late as this, and I'm kind of hoping the community stays with it. It is a really fun game. It is a multiplayer mini game, which is kind of a drawback, and I see a lot of people shying away from it, but then again, like, do you really buy Call of Duty for the campaign? You know? So, this is a really again, this is a nice game, in my opinion. I think you should pick it up if you have a little bit of cash spare. Again, the FPS is not great on this for me. When I'm recording, I don't know why I've turned the quality down a lot, but it still seems to stutter a little bit, and there apparently is an audio bug going around with some recorders when you record with it, that you get some stuttering on the audio tracks, like the guns and stuff like that. No idea what's up with that, but here's an example of that. Ogre core. So you see in here, I'm sorry for this for a minute, I don't know if it's coming out really bad for you guys, but these guys in here, my shield core comes online and I spam it just as I'm about to die, and it comes up, and look at that, just full shield. I actually think it's a buff shield, and I managed to take 2 of these Titans out in one. I'm not even sure if this is, for me this is playing like 5 FPS, honestly. It isn't great, so don't know what it is for you guys. I kind of wish there was more shotguns in the game. There's only one, I think, and shotgun's my favorite class because you rush the hell out of it, and when you get up in their face, it's awesome. I honestly have moved away from the assault rifles. I used to use those. I haven't unlocked that final sniper rifle, which I see a few people using, but I don't know if I will, because I don't like sitting back and sniping. I've actually seen a guy's quickscope before, which is actually quite funny, but I don't know if you can do that in this game or not. As for, I've been on the hunt for the best anti-Titan weapon, and I really like the nade launcher. I've originally used the Stinger thingy, which is like the massive cannon that locks on, but you know, I think the grenade launcher is pretty good as well, because you can also use it as not only a Titan weapon, but you can also use it for other things too, which is quite good. In terms of maps, I'd have to say the worst map in my opinion is this sort of tropical map with the beach and the tiki huts and stuff like that. I just don't like that map at all. I think it's way too open. you know, it's just my playstyle really doesn't flow with because it's so open. I like to get in all these nooks and crevices and really just rush up in the enemy's face. But there you go. I think I've died, haven't I? No, I don't know. My screen is looking playing at like 1 FPS. I don't know whether that's because of my my computer like dying at this point or anything else. There we go. We're back to normal FPS now. So that's pretty much it. I don't really get anybody here, and their ship is about to take off, and I really don't attack it either, just because it's pointless if you don't have a Titan. In my opinion, anyway. I haven't really taken down one by myself. It's hard to take these guys down, and yeah, you'll see me do a few hits, but to get the shield down, you really have to have a Titan. But there you go. Pretty decent game. 10 pilot kills, 3 Titan kills, and 1 death. Not really anything amazing, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Anyway, Paul signing out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.